You look good, brother. Woo! Good morning, my friends. Oh my goodness. It's great to see you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Somebody just sent me something, but I haven't watched it yet. It feels like it should be reserved for a petty stream. But we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be live that long. I'm obviously streaming from my hotel room, my luxury hotel room. Thanks, haters. And look, see? Yeah, me and my teeth, we're staying in luxury. Okay. Anyway. Oh my God. I've been having so much fun while I'm here. Today I have nothing to do. Today I literally have fucking nothing to do. I have jack shit to do. Fucking nothing. Which is pretty funny. So I'm probably just gonna go down to the bar and drink. I am extremely hungover today. I had a really fun time yesterday. Even though yesterday, I mean, here's the thing. Aiden's hearing was very interesting. There's some great coverage of that. I'm going to give some shout outs real quick, man. I know Justice Serve TV, who was just in the chat. Love you guys. Linda, Michael. It was great seeing Michael yesterday at the courthouse. He's just awesome. That guy's just great. And Broken Baker, congrats, man. Like, you did some amazing coverage yesterday of the hearing, and it's about time you're starting to get more views. And of course, the amazing Melanie Little had great coverage as well, as always. And so yeah, man, it's really good to see so many people who believe in the First Amendment and are and believe in their freedom of speech and are speaking up on behalf of Aiden, Mr. Media Carney. And it was great to see Law Girls Not Attorneys yesterday. They were there too. It's great to see you guys. Yeah, man, it was an awesome. It was just really cool. I did do a members only stream from Regina's Pizza, which is easily some of the best pizza I've ever had in my life. I asked the amazing Erica Walsh. I was like, take me to the best fucking pizza spot. She's like, kid, it's like a couple of blocks down. And I was like, take me there. And we all went, and it was awesome. Hung out with MC Kasi G, homie. Hung out with a few other people. I don't want to name some people because some people like to be anonymous. But there were some people that I prefer to, but it was great to see you, those who wanted to be anonymous. I'll probably go over the hearing when I get back home, because there's stuff to talk about on that. But I don't think that's going to be happening. This is going to be a short stream, I think. Because really, I just, once I'm out of coffee, I'm going downstairs. But yeah, no, it was great. Nothing but positive support for Aiden at this courthouse that nobody ever went to except for Tim. Tim is an OG, bro. Tim Bradle, he rolled in that place and like everyone knew him. Everyone knew him. All the bailiffs knew him. Everybody. Speaking of which, so I walk in to the courthouse, right? And you guys know I pride myself on the dopest fucking drip, right? Such as, and I was wearing this really awesome Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry shirt. Is very simple shirt, just had Dirty Harry with his 44 Magnum, most powerful handgun in the world, able to blow your head clean off. And I walk in to this place and immediately the bailiff is like, you can't wear that in here. And I was like, really? I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. I was like, and why not? And he was like, because it has a gun on it. And I was like, well, I mean, in my mind, like I was thinking things, I just didn't because like I flew all the way the fuck out here first class. And I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like I didn't want to screw it up and get kicked out and have to wait out. I mean, dude, when I walked into that building, I thought my ears were going to fall off. Like I thought they were going to break and shatter because I was so cold. Right. Totally total Meet the Parents vibes is totally what happened. Like you can't say bomb on a plane. You just can't say that. It was ridiculous. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, well, no, it's not a gun. It's actually the gun, but okay. So I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you can't wear that. He's like, it's got a gun on it. I'm like, okay, man. I'm like, it's fucking Clint Eastwood, dude. Like, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, how fucking un-American are you? First of all, you're telling me what I can and can't fucking wear. Fuck you. Second of all, it's it's Dirty fucking Harry. It's fucking Clint Eastwood. How fucking un-American are you? How dare you? Like, fuck you. Like, it made me mad. It made me mad that a man with a penis and a set of balls told me I couldn't wear a Clint Eastwood shirt. Fuck you. That shit made me mad. It fucking made me mad. But whatever. I wasn't about to like get kicked out, So I was like, whatever. He was like, you just have to cover it up. I was like, yeah, I have a fucking coat. Yeah, I'll just wear my fucking coat or my sport jacket that I wore to court. Like whatever. Fine. Nobody but that guy said shit anyway. But still, it was just like, what the are you fucking serious right now? You're fucking telling me that I can't wear a fucking shirt with a gun on it? With the gun on it? 44 Magnum? Most powerful handgun in the world? Able to blow your head clean off? That I can't wear that? What? Yeah. And sure enough, of course, like I I couldn't wait. As soon as I got upstairs, I saw Michael Bryant there, homie, my man. I saw him. I couldn't wait to tell him about it. He was like, "What?" Yeah, I was like, "This is some bullshit, dude." He was like, "What?" Michael was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, man." So right, yeah, I couldn't fucking believe that shit. Yeah, big shout out to Justice Surf TV, man. I'm telling you, like, I love seeing their channel grow because it is insane to me that they're not like the biggest fucking channel on YouTube right now. Yeah, but I didn't button my jacket, so and I'm guessing this is Linda. Hi, Linda. I didn't button it up. Fuck them. But if they had told me to, I would have, it was whatever. They were actually really nice. The bailiffs were like strict, but they were cool. Very much like the Dedham bailiffs. They were cool. They were just doing their jobs. But that one guy, fuck that guy. He sucks. But everyone else was cool. So yeah, that hearing was kind of wild, man. I will go over and make sure, guys, if you haven't already, you guys are slipping. I'm telling you right now that you're absolutely slipping if you're not watching Justice Surf TV and you're not getting your court coverage from Justice Surf TV. Because Michael just like he got in the press bullpen there and he filmed the whole hearing, streamed the whole hearing, and it was amazing. Michael kicked ass yesterday. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. But yeah, Michael was amazing. Now hold on real quick. I need you guys to stop what you're doing right now. And if you're not subscribed to Justice Surf TV, do that now. As a matter of fact, I'll wait for you to subscribe to Justice Surf TV, because if you're not subscribed to them, you're slipping real bad. So I'll wait. Subscribe to Justice Surf TV. Do it now. Anyway. All right. So after the hearing, we went and we had pizza, which you guys saw. The members got to see us hang out and yeah, it was great. The pizza was amazing. The company was amazing. It was just great. And then I didn't even expect Aiden to show up. Aiden showed up, which was really cool. And then we hung out with Aiden, which you'll see on the live from yesterday if you're members. Let me see. You ain't Boston. I drive a BMW with a vanity plate. Oh my God. Yeah. Listen, somebody sent me something. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm guessing that it's going to have to be reserved for a petty stream. Sarah just became a member. Welcome to Logic. Right on. You had to get pizza after watching that? Yeah, it was good, man. That pizza was fucking good, dude. And then I went to dinner with the Mighty One. He was on Justice Serve TV. Make sure to watch that. The Mighty One, Mr. Mark Betterow. And oh my God, what? Hold on. You know, we got to do it. You know, we got to do it. You know.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super chat. Super chat. I think we got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think we got a super chat.
How dare you?
And by the way, after this, if you're watching now, go check out Ray from Dallas. He's got Grant on. And I was listening. Grant was making some interesting points. You know, like he'll say some things that might be a little, but he's actually very, very intelligent, and some of the stuff is just right on. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Stupid April. Amazing, right? What happened? Where was these top-notch journalists that showed up that were supposed to show up? Didn't happen. Yes, go check it out. Thank you for dropping that. Justice Served. Appreciate it. Linda, we love you. Thank you for dropping that. Nana just became a member. Welcome to Logic. Yeah, I will go over this real quick. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Michael's coverage. I did the same thing because I was standing there, but Michael got some great coverage, and Michael was the only one really asking questions to Aiden and his attorneys yesterday. So I'm going to go over. Oh, Random Filth became a member. Right on. Thank you. Captain Skid Marks, my man. I wish I took that sick day yesterday, but damn, it's cold as balls. Dude, it's fucking stupid. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, it was 11 degrees yesterday morning. It's like 14 degrees now. Somebody in my chat was just like, oh my God, it's 59 in Florida. It's chilly. It's not chilly in Florida. Okay? Shut up. It's not fucking chilly in Florida. Okay? It's fucking chilly in Boston. It's like when the wind blows and you think your ears are going to shatter because of the wind, okay? That's because it's cold, okay? In Florida, that doesn't happen. Shut up. I grew up there. Like, no, it's not even close to the same thing. The Goodmans gifted a membership. Oh, my God. The Goodmans. We love the Goodmans. Amazing. And Holly Johnson just became a YouTube member. Welcome to Logic. Yeah, I love that shit. Oh my God, it's chilly here in Florida. No, it's not. Fuck out of here. Chilly in Florida. I want to hear that shit. So yeah, so after the hearing or after lunch, I came back to my room. I took a nap. a wonderful nap, and then I woke up and I hooked up with the Mighty One, and we went to dinner. And I gotta tell you guys, like, real talk, real fucking talk. When you hang out with the mighty Mark Betterow, okay, whenever I hang out with the mighty Mark Betterow, any part of my soul that has deteriorated over the years of bad decision making, horrible shit, like a little part of my soul gets restored, bro. That's what hanging out with mighty Mark Betterow does. It restores little parts of your soul that has that you somehow fucking gave up through bad deeds. But it is redemption. Soul redemption is what hanging out with the Mighty One does. I swear to God. It's not just YouTube. Like, the way he is on YouTube, he holds back, but his heart is like none other. Like none other. I absolutely adore that man. I really do. He's become a really good friend, and I just fucking love that guy. So yeah, if you're ever wondering what Mark Betterow is like in person, you don't really have to, because how you see him and how passionate he is when he speaks on these cases, and when you see him, in like watching him, like, dude, he handled that judge, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He handled that fucking judge. Like, I flew out here, and it was worth every fucking penny to fly out here and see the Mighty One argue this motion to recuse Robert Cosgrove, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. It was amazing. He was brilliant. He was brilliant, and he was like taking no shit. It was just fucking great. Yeah. Aiden knows how to pick his lawyers, man. Let me tell you, he absolutely knows how to pick his lawyers. And you know, they believe in him. You know, Bradel believes in Aiden, and Mark believes in Aiden, and they fight for him with all of their heart. They really do. And it's an amazing thing to like get to be right in the front row, for lack of a better term, for that. You know, it's really great. And then after dinner, I wasn't ready to call it a night. Of course not. Decline, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I wasn't ready to call it a night. And in my hotel, there's a sports bar. And I went to that sports bar, and it was like bumping. It was crazy, I guess, because it's Friday night, whatever. And it was insane. And I sit at the bar. I've already got a nice little buzz going because, you know, hanging out with the Mighty One, we have a couple of drinks after dinner, and we talk. And, you know, I came back to my hotel, and I went to the sports bar, and I met like the coolest fucking couple. They were from Dublin. Now, why in the fuck they were like, okay, well, we're going to go to Boston on holiday in January. Why they decided to do that, I have no idea. But, and I think they went to Salem today to check it out. You know, I mean, I get that too. The whole Salem, it's very historical. So, well, TB has added, Turtle Boy has added Linda. Linda's part of his team handling his cases in New Jersey, his bullshit cases in New Jersey. And Linda's kicking ass. Linda's amazing. Is that a serious question? Is that a serious question? Do I need to time you out too? Because somebody was like, I hate that song. You never, ever disrespect ever disrespect Pistol Pez in my chat. Ever. Never, ever disrespect Pistol Pez. You will get timed out. MC Costi G, thanks, man. Will Glara, have a drink on me. Thank you so much, man. That's why you got timed out. That's exactly why you got timed out. Don't ever disrespect Pistol Pez in my chat. Yeah, they were just like the coolest couple in the world. And this guy was like, and he was already 3 sheets. He was like, Will, you gotta do a shot with me. You got to do a shot with me. And I was like, I'll do a shot with you. Of course I'm gonna do a shot with you. And he was like, do you have Zambuca, mate? He tells the bartender, do you have Zambuca, mate? And I was like, Zambuca? The only fucking time I ever heard that word was in The Adventures of Ford Fairlane with Andrew Dice Clay, where he's like a Zambuca milkshake, which is really weird. Especially after I had Zambuca for the first time yesterday, I was like, yeah, this okay. Tastes like shit. But it was funny because the bar, like, they were like, I think we have that somewhere. And they had to look for it. First, they were like, we don't have that. And then they were like, well, we just have to look for it. And then they found and fucking, they poured the fucking, right before they poured our shots, they fucking blew all the dust off the bottle and fucking made this huge cloud of, and I was like, wow, this is gross. But we totally had Zambuca. Yeah, it tasted like black licorice. I'm not a fan. But it was a great shot because of the company that I had. I enjoyed it because of the company. We did 2. And I mean, they filled the fucking shot glass all the way up. And then before I knew it, me and fucking dude were just hanging on each other. Like heads together, fucking, yeah, you're fucking awesome, dude. I love you, dude. I love you, bro. Yeah. So we had a really good time. If you ever get the chance to drink with an Irishman, do that. If you ever get the chance to drink with an Irishman and his wife, even better. That shit's fun. Do that. Do that. Do that. And it was really funny because he was really excited. He was like, I met Jimmy Hoffa today. And I was like, you met Jimmy Hoffa? I was like, wow. We've been looking for that guy for like 50 years. Amazing. How'd you meet Jimmy Hoffa? He was like, I met the president of the Teamsters. I was like, the president of the Teamsters? Wow. I guess they were having like a conference. And then this morning, I'm really hungover, and I go downstairs to have a cigarette, and who was there but my man John, the president of the Teamsters, out front. And I was like, hey, I met this Irish couple last night, and they were like, yo, we met Jimmy Hoffa, and I think they were talking about you because your jacket says Teamsters and president. And he was like, yeah, I met them. They were fucking hilarious. So I met the guy too. It just happened this morning. But yeah, of course. And I thank the guy because I mean, without Teamsters, dude, Teamsters, if you've ever had a fucking job and you're treated fairly at that job, you can thank the Teamsters. So I was like, wow, you're amazing. What is Teamsters? Yo, I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, John Boggs knows what's up. He knows what's up. What's up, Tom? Got to see Tom CPU yesterday. Tom CPU is there, taking footage. Dude, gross. Like, I'm never drinking Zambuca by choice ever again. But if an Irishman buys me a shot of it, I'm drinking it for sure, of course. If an Irishman buys me a shot of rubbing alcohol, I'm drinking it. You know? Sorry, I'm just looking at chat because I'm hanging out with you guys for a little while. Oh yeah, dude, that hearing. I was gonna go over this real quick. Let's do that real quick. Now remember, stop what you're doing right now and go give this video a like.
Get to everybody. Well. Go ahead, Aiden. What do you got? Oh, any questions, guys?
Reaction to what you just went through there, guys.
Wait for the court to decide. We think it's a very strong application. We think there's a strong motion to dismiss also waiting in the wings if this one doesn't go our way. So we're pleased with today. We have a judge who's obviously very informed,
sure, man.
very prepared, and we're confident in what the outcome will be, whether it's on this motion, the next one, or the final result.
It seemed like the judge was leaning toward just, keeping Cosgrove on the case, but having someone else handle the Lindsay situation, I guess. Is that something you would be open to? It sounds like maybe not.
We think there's a conflict that requires removal, but the judge wears the robe and decides.
Oh, no, I think it was just that chapter. Joanna. But yeah, I mean, I don't think he was the president of all the Teamsters, just that particular chapter.
So what he decides will be.
Did you get a sense of where he was leaning? It seemed like he was taking a, sort of active approach, poking holes, not just in your argument, but in the Commonwealth's as well.
He was a hot bench. That happens from time to time. That's what lawyers deal with, and you deal with it. So I don't read into it one way or the other.
You seem to give some credit to a strong motion to dismiss, which of course we now at least have a date for. Thoughts on that?
It is a strong motion to dismiss, but first things first. We have to see if there's a prosecutor to even defend the motion to dismiss. If there is, then we'll come right back here at the end of March and argue why all the indictments should be dismissed. Absolutely. I think he's right.
It used to be just the appearance of impropriety was enough to have somebody step aside. Would you step aside if you were in his role?
If I were sued by a witness in a case I was prosecuting back when I was a prosecutor, I personally would take the exit ramp and get out of there. Yes.
Why is he fighting so hard to stay on this case?
Like, when you think of the absurdity of this case, like, look at Aiden's face. Look at Aiden's face. Like, he knows this shit is fucking absurd. Look at his face. Like as soon as Bettero's like, yo, if I was being sued by one of my own witnesses in the case, yeah, I'd quit. Because that's fucking crazy. Because it's fucking crazy. That's why. I can't get over Aiden's face right there. He's just like, yep, that's fucking wild, bro.
That's for him to answer. I don't want to speculate. We have great personal respect for Mr. Cosgrove. It has nothing to do with the position that he's in because of, a witness's accusations towards him. But I would not even pretend to try to read his mind as to why he's doing what he's doing. That's a question only he can answer.
Do you think they would struggle to find someone else to join this case? Obviously, they couldn't find someone to prosecute the 24 case that they null-prossed.
Would you do it? If you were a lawyer, that's their problem. That's a them problem, not an us problem.
How do you like his response, Cosgrove's response, when comparing the case you conflicted out of with these cases? How is that different?
To us, it's a distinction without a difference. I think we made that point very clear in the written submissions and the oral argument today. He disagrees, as is his right. That's how litigation works. But for us, if you're being sued by a witness, you shouldn't be examining the witness and summing up on their credibility when that witness has testimony that could impeach other important witnesses. It's just, we don't think it's appropriate, but we don't decide either.
What's the case in Middlesex we keep hearing about?
I'm not sure.
There's probably one there too.
That was my big journalistic moment right there. That was my big journalistic moment. Because I don't know why. I have no idea why. But specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove kept saying Middlesex case. He kept referring to a case in Middlesex. He kept saying Middlesex, Middlesex. The judge corrected him like twice, and he still kept fucking doing it, which was really fucking weird. Oh my God, what? Oh my God.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. I think we got a super cat.
Holly Johnson, thank you so much. My dad was a Teamsters Local 147, best insurance. I had open heart surgery at 17, paid all but $15. I'm happy you were there for Turtle Boy yesterday. We will put up a bottle of Pappy to auction to raise money for Turtle Boy Defense Fund. Yeah, Turtle Boy fundraisers are coming. Make no mistake about that. Turtle Boy fundraisers are coming. But yeah, I can't help but try to make these guys laugh when there's a bunch of cameras on them. So I had to ask about the Middlesex thing because I'm just a troll like that. But you know, I just like to make these guys smile. They're some of my favorite people in the world. So
Just, we don't think it's appropriate, but we don't decide either.
What's the case in Middlesex we keep hearing about?
I'm not sure.
There's probably one there too. Anybody
All
else?
right?
He did mention that, you're close to, it seems, settling that civil case that you filed, Aiden. How does that impact what's going on here with the conflict and all that?
I don't think it impacts it at all because it's not almost settled with him, and he's the issue here.
The court seemed to go.
let me check, Lollipop. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Venmos are really great right now. Thank you for that. Because very, very helpful. Is it Pam or Cat? Are you Pam or Cat? Lollipop. I don't know. But if you're Pam or Cat, thank you so much. Pam says a little something towards libation or two. Oh, awesome. And Cat sent a hundo and was like, sent a GIF. I didn't even know you could do that in Venmo. With Homeboy. See, Homeboy says, just have fun. So thank you. Yes, Venmos and shit like that when I'm like not in town at home. Very helpful. Thank you so much for that. Because this fucking hotel is really expensive. This is the stupidest money I've ever spent. And I did so just out of fucking principle. Thank you, Kat, so much. And oh my God. And Deanna just sent me $10. Thank you so much. The Goodmans. Okay. Thank you so much, Goodmans. Yeah, this fucking, yeah. I only did spent the money that I spent out of just general principle. Like, that's what I do. Like the money that I make off of this channel, most of it just ends up going to trips out here, mostly. And I'm really grateful that I can come out here as often as I do, because I really like seeing the people here. I really like hanging out with the people here, and I really believe in Aiden's case, and I like supporting him, because there's nothing that I value more than my own liberty, and Aiden is fighting for it, whether you like him or not. He's fighting for everyone's liberty, and he's fighting for everyone's free speech. It could set a very dangerous precedent if he gets convicted of the crimes that he's being accused of, because these are not crimes. This is a very dangerous thing if you can't ask questions as a member of the press, and there's a fear of going to jail over it. Like, that's very, very dangerous. It's very scary. And, you may not like the messenger, but the message is there and it's important. I personally like Aiden a lot. And I'm grateful to him for what he's dealing with. You may not like his lack of grace or whatever, but I personally do, actually. F. Joe, thank you so much for being a member. Oh, you guys are like sending Venmos. That's really nice. Catherine, thank you so much. Free Turtle Boy, $25. Thank you so much. And Holly sent a Cash App, $10 for breakfast coffee. Thank you so much. It's really nice.
Go into some great detail about the timing of certain events, and Cosgrove came to this late. After all, the fact is Cosgrove is the one being sued by a potential a witness, perhaps to be cross-examined or directly examined by him. What do you think about the court's distinction they were drawing there and the timing of all these things?
I don't know that the timing per se matters. Our issue is that for one reason or another, the prosecutor, the only prosecutor on the case, we believe has a personal interest in discrediting witnesses or a witness who has sued him and defending the credibility of witnesses whose credibility will be attacked by the civil plaintiff. Whether that happened now, before, his personal interest is to restore his integrity, his reputation. Anyone who is sued and accused of things has an interest in discrediting that. How do you do?
Yeah, the irony is that Aiden is facing jail time so that the people who criticize him have the freedom to do that. That's the irony. All these people who whine and bitch, like it again, and I'm going to say this a lot. I've said this before, and I'm going to say this a lot. Okay? If you don't support Aiden Carney in his fight for free speech, if you want to see Aiden go to jail over this, then you are not even a Karen Read supporter. You can't sit here and say that you support Karen Read and then want to see the guy in jail who uncovered the facts of the case that prove that Karen Read is innocent. Through his tactics, he was able to do this. Through his tactics, and he's being charged with crimes, felonies. He's facing like 100 years in jail over this. So you can't sit here and say, I support Karen Read, but I don't support Turtle Boy and I want to see him go to jail. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. I'm calling you full of fucking shit. Oh my God, dude. Justice Serve TV gifted 10 memberships, people. Holy cow. Yeah. So thanks to Justice Serve TV, 10 more people will get to attend an upcoming petty stream, which I assure you is in the works. Yeah, no, you're full of shit if you are like, oh, turn up when the piece of shit and he should go to jail and blah, blah, blah. Free Karen Reed. You're full of shit. Shut the fuck up. Every one of you who think that Aiden should be in jail for doing what he does is full of shit.
Do that when acting as a prosecutor. We just don't think that that is appropriate. There's an appearance of a conflict, and we do think it does matter that you cannot look at this in a vacuum. This case is filled with conflicts that long precede Mr. Cosgrove. The state police are involved in a conflict who should have recused themselves. The DA is not involved in this.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mighty One, but hold on. I have to highlight this comment because I'm going to address it, and I'm probably going to go on a fucking rant. Okay, so this person says, what is the difference between Aiden and other journalists? The effing drama. The fucking drama is what you mean. It's icky with the drama. I think that's why it's not being covered by the local networks. Bullshit. Let me explain to you exactly why the local networks aren't covering Aiden's case. Let me explain to you why mainstream media isn't covering Aiden's case. It's because Aiden does not follow and go by he doesn't toe the line, and he represents a threat to mainstream media because mainstream media does this, and he represents a threat. Anybody who represents independent media such as Aiden represents a threat to mainstream media. That's why he's not getting coverage. Has nothing to do with fucking drama. Has nothing to do with any of that shit. The fuck are you talking about? Everything in politics right now is fucking drama. Stop it. Everything fucking Donald Trump does is fucking drama. Everything fucking Gavin Newsom says on fucking Twitter is fucking drama. Everything all of these fucking politicians say now is drama. Drama drives and sells. Okay? I don't want to hear that shit. It's all fucking drama. All of it's drama. Aiden represents a threat. That's why they don't cover him. And the irony is, he's fighting for them. He's fighting for their right to be half-assed fucking journalists. So I don't want to hear that shit. You're out of your mind. And the drama. You're watching, aren't you? Shut the fuck up.
Former special prosecutor Ken Mello was booted off the case for having conflicts with Ms. Gaetani. By the way, Mr. Cosgrove already had another conflict with Ms. Gaetani. I don't think you can look at this in a vacuum. The public confidence matters in a criminal proceeding, and it's flagging right now here.
And she's not a potential witness. According to Brian Tully's 911 call on Christmas Eve 2023, he called her a witness, not a potential witness, 4 times. So she was a witness until she wasn't.
And in his affidavit, he swore in his search warrant affidavit that she was a potential witness. Not even a potential witness, she was a witness.
A witness.
So, there's no question she's involved in the case. It creates a appearance of impropriety. It creates an appearance of a conflict. We think that's all we need. So, and while we're here, guys, Judge Bellizo said something very interesting that I want every member of the media to think about, okay? He said that he thought this case should be resolved by a jury, as the conscience of the community, if you will, to decide whether this is a First Amendment issue or not. Now, we think that a journalist, I think there's a few journalists here, shouldn't have to go through paying lawyers, risking their future in front of a jury. We think in this Commonwealth that judges should be a bulwark against this stuff. Judges should decide as a preliminary matter, should a journalist, should anyone speaking out, especially against the government, have to go through this to get to a jury trial, to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, to spend all of this court time, years of court time, to decide if something is protected by the First Amendment. Judges in this state need to step up and stop these kinds of prosecutions. This is the most self-interested prosecution, and it's clearly viewpoint discrimination. They didn't like what Aiden was saying, so they went after him. Who else have they ever gone after in this regard? No one ever.
Nobody. Fucking nobody. They targeted this man because he was telling the truth, and because he was asking the questions they don't want asked. He's trying to uncover what happened to Boston police officer John O'Keefe. I want to fucking know what happened to Boston police officer John O'Keefe. And I'm not going to fucking lay down and pretend like, it's whatever. No. Not only is the person who was accused innocent, but the people who did it are getting away with it. And Aiden is just not taking that sitting down. It's just that simple. Because a lot of people want to know what happened to Boston police officer John O'Keefe. A lot of people want to know. He had the balls and the forthright and the foresight to fucking ask these questions. He had the guts. It's simple. And he hurt their feelings. He scared them. Because he was asking the right questions.
So they're turning this statute on its head to go to suppress Aiden's viewpoint. That is wrong. We've always contended the judges in the state should take care of that. He should not have to risk the whims of a jury, the vagaries of the jury system to vindicate the First Amendment.
One thing the court did seem confident in is getting this to trial as quickly as possible. What do you take from that?
If we have to do it, we have to do it. I'm not afraid of a trial. The facts would come out, but we believe it shouldn't come to that because, like my attorney said here, time, money, still being on bail, these are things that no one should have to live with for doing acts of journalism.
I don't think people actually understand. All of Aiden's charges. When Aiden was first charged, I did 5 fucking live streams going over each charge. And we went over everything. We went over the references that were left of timestamps and videos and everything where they said, oh, he did this and he did that. Turns out that they just twisted his words. What you need to understand is this is what looms over Aiden day in and day out. Day in, day out. Anything that he says can be twisted and his bail could get revoked and then he's thrown in jail at any given moment. I don't think people really appreciate this and understand how that dangerous what Aiden does every single day by still doing his live streams twice a week, by still doing his Turtle Club. Anything that he says can be twisted and used, and he could just have Tully knocking on his door and going, we got a warrant for your arrest. It's really important that we all appreciate this. This is what's the problem is. As a guy, anything that he says can be twisted and used and weaponized against him to have his bail revoked. That means his kids don't have a dad for however long he gets thrown in jail. You understand? And I can't just sit by and be quiet about it. I don't think any of us can do that. I don't think any of us with any moral fortitude can just sit there and it's mind-blowing. And I don't think people really think about that. They just listen to him and go, oh my God, look at how vile he is. He said the cunt word. Like, okay. Yeah. You're welcome, by the way. You're welcome. Because if I use the word cunt, it should be fucking normalized. Any fucking word. There should be no word that's not allowed to be used. You should be allowed to use any fucking word. I don't use certain words, not because I'm afraid of being canceled. I don't use certain words because I don't like to use certain words. But there are other words that most people don't like that I love to use. Cunt being one of them. Love that word. Always going to use that word. Doesn't mean I hate women. Doesn't mean I have a lack of respect for women because I use the cunt word. I just like the word. I like the vulgarity about it. I enjoy vulgarity. I find vulgarity to be very fun. I enjoy it. I love to indulge in vulgarity.
Shouldn't have gotten as far as our position, guys. And, every judge wants to move the docket, though. Every judge wants to move things along. We're doing our best we can. We're not going to go to trial on this thing until every bit of discovery is in our possession. And there's still a ways to go. That's another battle we have to fight coming up. We're most interested, however, in the motion to dismiss. We want to get that going. So. Josie, anything?
No, actually, thank you.
All right. Anybody? Everybody taken care of? We don't want to leave anybody hanging.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Now,
Celebrity, true or
shut up. I don't know what that is. Now, Tim makes a very, very important point after the fact. And I want to go over that, actually. Sorry about I don't know this update, but Tim makes a really excellent point. Sorry about the sideways. I am not a journalist, obviously, because look.
This thing until every bit of discovery is in our possession, and there's still a ways to go. That's another battle we have to fight coming up. We're most interested, however, in the motion to dismiss. We want to get that going. Josie, anything?
no, actually,
All right. Anybody? Everybody taken care of? We don't want to leave anybody hanging.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I guess I just missed it. So it's very troubling that the judge says that it's up to a jury to decide whether or not this is a First Amendment issue. No, it is not up to a jury. It's up to the judge. It's not even up to the judge. It's already stated. It is written, so it is. That's it. There's no, we have something called freedom of speech. And the bottom line is, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It is absolute. Freedom of speech is absolute. It is not, oh, well, yeah, there's freedom of speech, but no, fuck you. Fuck you and your butts. No. Freedom of speech is freedom of speech, period. It's unconditional. I don't give a fuck. Now, obviously, you can't make threats. You can't threaten people. You can't threaten someone's physical well-being. That's not okay. Of course not. That's not what I'm talking about. But it's not only is it not a crime to ask questions, but in order to get the truth, it was vital for Aiden or anyone to ask the people whose questions are being asked. Now, I don't know what the details are with Don Lemon. I know he got charged. I haven't really looked at it. I haven't read about it. I first saw it, actually, it was really funny. I was looking at my Twitter yesterday, and well, my old Twitter, which I can't comment on, but so I'm looking at it, and I'm there with Aiden at lunch yesterday, and I'm like, so did you see this? Don Lemon got fucking arrested. Like, he got charged. And he was like, yeah, I saw that. And that's all that we talked about, but we didn't go into anything. And I don't know what the similarities are between Don Lemon and Aiden, their charges. But I'll tell you, I can't fucking stand Don Lemon. I can't fucking stand the guy. I think he fucking sucks. But yeah, if he was just exercising his free speech, then I would defend those actions. But from what I understand, they fucking stormed a church or some shit like that. That's not okay. But again, I have to know the details. I have to know the actual details of his case before I can form an opinion of whether or not Don Lemon is being charged unlawfully, unjustifiably. Don Lemon is a douchebag who works for CNN. Now, on a moral level, I feel like fuck Don Lemon. I feel like fuck that guy. That guy is an enemy of free speech as far as I'm concerned. But we'll see. I don't know. I have to look into it. But Holly Johnson, thank you so much. Sorry, I feel Karen Reed should be standing up vocally for Turtle Boy. I know she's been through a lot, but the fight isn't over, and I personally believe she may be behind bars right now, if not for Turtle Boy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I still 100% support Karen Reed. I don't know what her deal is with Aiden. My stance on that has always been the same, and I stand by it. Whatever's going on between them is personal. What happened between me and Karen was personal. I aired out what I felt and about it, and I stand by every word that I ever said. But I do absolutely. I mean, it has nothing to do with right or wrong. It has to do with the fact that, I mean, I have my gripes. I have justifiable gripes, in my opinion, about Karen. But I support her absolutely. And I support her fight. But I have a reason and a right to be pissed. But I'm not going to. That's the difference. Is I can't sit here and just because I have a falling out with Karen Reed, it doesn't mean that I have all of a sudden my opinion is different as to whether or not she's wrong or right. That has nothing to do with anything. I could put my opinions aside, my personal opinions aside, and still look at things on the level of right or wrong. And what's happening to Karen Reed is wrong. She should not be being sued. She was acquitted justifiably. She was absolutely innocent of the crime that she was accused of, and she was acquitted, rightfully so. And the people who she has lawsuits pending against are people who need to be fucking sued. They need to be held accountable for what they put her through for the last 3 years. So, or 4 years. So my opinion of, and honestly, I don't have a negative opinion of Karen. I have a negative opinion of the way Karen handled certain things, and it affected me, and it affected Nurse Kim, and yes, it affected Aiden. But, the stuff between her and Aiden is between her and Aiden. And whatever's happening between them has nothing to do with why we're all here. And if you make it about that, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know about the Roccos. I personally like the Roccos. I've always liked the Roccos, but I don't know what the fuck. I mean, they could fucking feel how they feel. I don't, you know, that's, I don't know what to tell you. They can feel how they feel. They, you know, fine. But I personally like the Roccos. And yes, I had some choice words about them, but I don't take them back. But I do like the Roccos. Well, Nick specifically, I didn't say anything. I don't think I said anything negative about Jenna. Yeah. You know, you can feel how you feel, man. You know, I feel how I feel, and it is what it is. So too fucking bad. But I'm not everything I say people are going to like, you know, but I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to be honest. No, I don't think that they're sus or anything like that. I think that they are very supportive of Karen, and I think that Karen is grateful to them for their support. Sure, but I don't think, you know, I all of us are like, everybody involved in this, there's gonna be fucking shit that happens between us that is not gonna be very nice, you know. It's not always gonna be kumbaya, holding hands and singing, you know. It's not always gonna be that. But I like the Roccos, but you know, I mean, they have a right to feel how they feel about me. It's fine. Have I talked to Grant? No, I haven't talked to Grant. Grant has me blocked on his channel. I don't think I can comment. Every time he's gone live, I try to comment and he can't see nobody can see my comments. So that's the thing, is the Roccos do not support Aiden, but I don't know if they want to see him go to jail. You know what I mean? But I stand by my words. Anybody who wants to see Aiden go to jail for what he's done does not support free speech, does not support Karen Read even. I mean, you could sit here and say, I support Karen Read, but I don't support Aiden. Well, sorry, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Holly Johnson, thank you so much. Fucking bullshit, though. Total War charges are more than personal. Yeah, they are. I mean, the law is being weaponized. The bottom line is Chris Albert has pull with the Norfolk County DA. I don't know what kind of pull he has. I don't know if he has something on Michael Morrissey or if they're just good friends or what the fuck is going on there. But Chris Albert fucking says something and then Aiden gets charged. I think Chris Albert fucking sucks. I think he's a coward and I think he's a cunt. And I don't think and I think that he should fucking be a man and just fucking drop these charges against Aiden. And withdraw his little fucking victimhood that he's got. But that would also require him to speak the truth about what actually happened the night of, or the early morning hours of January 29th, 2022. I want to know. And I know he's lying, and I know he's covering up for his friends and family. Anybody who is, I mean, we just watched people sit there and lie in open court, testify and lie. Oh, thank you so much. May the force be with you. Hold on. I've got some more Venmos and stuff here. Brian. So Mr. Goodman sent $10 saying, hey, Will, can't let the missus outdo me. Safe travels home. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. And Mark sent $15 PayPal, says, get some bourbon. It's fucking cold. You at the Omni. Also, I need to change this to family and friends, not just goods and services. Right. Thank you so much. And Allison sent $25, says, for the rest of your trip, safe travels home. And Holly sent a cash app of $10, says, for breakfast coffee. Thank you guys so much. You guys are incredibly helpful. You guys are amazing. Okay, yeah, I haven't looked into Don Lemon's actual charges. I know he got arrested. That's all I know. I know he got charged. I don't know what his charges actually are. So I'd like to know. I fully support the Mr. and Mrs. Goodman rivalry of who's going to send me the most money. I fully support this rivalry. Yes, I have Cash App. See this ticker at the bottom of the screen? Those are all my links to sending me money that I'll get like right now, which is awesome. All the other stuff I don't get until like next month. But yeah, all this stuff right here, it puts money in my pocket right now. So I'm really grateful to you guys for using those links and helping me out. It's really nice. Meredith should absolutely be in jail. Yeah, Meredith needs to be locked the fuck up because she's fucking crazy and she's fucking dangerous. Bottom line. And that's all I'll say about her. The grift. Yes, my grift. Doe Deer, thank you so much. And Aiden fundraiser momentum is here. Yes. Yeah. Turtle Boy fundraiser is definitely in the works. I want to do a Karen Reed fundraiser too. I do believe in Karen's fight as well. I don't give a shit if she likes me or not. It has nothing to do with why I would do that. Holly Johnson, thank you so much. Strategy 101, divided we fall, together we conquer. Agreed. Thank you so much. Jilly Beans, thanks for coming to Baston to cover this. You're welcome. Thank you for having me. What's up, Oasis Cat? Shrimp Scampi Pizza. What? Amanda, thank you for the PayPal. Safe travels. Okay. Thank you so much. And then Adrienne sent a Cash App of $10. Thank you so much. And hold on, I got a PayPal from Mark. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys are awesome. Shrimp Scampi Pizza, man. That's wild. I never had that. Linda says, Will, okay, when you wind down the show, can you address movies, the loss of Catherine O'Hara, and will you co-host a show with me when Michael is away doing dramatic Reed cosplay of the Wuthering Heights? Of course I will. Yes. I will do anything you want, Linda. Linda, all you need to do is say my name and I will be right there. That's all you ever have to ask of me, is let me know what you need, and I'm happy to help in any way. And yes, have to address Catherine O'Hara. The loss of Catherine O'Hara is a big deal, man. I mean, she's just a comedic queen in movies. Yeah, I'm really bummed out. It's crazy because she's one of those actors that, like, you're kind of like, well, you know, like a lot of people don't even know her name, but you see her in everything. You know what I mean? But people don't take into consideration like the work that she's done. You know, I mean, the legendary movies that she's done, just brilliant and hilarious and great. And like I when I saw Macaulay Culkin's tweet about her, I fucking cried. I cried like a little bitch. I was like, oh my God, that's so sad. He's like, I thought I had more time, Mom. Oh God, so sad. That is not something I ever expected. And I didn't even realize she was 71 years old. She looked amazing for 71. It makes no sense. Elizabeth sent a $10 Venmo. Thank you so much. Liz88 sent a pizza emoji there. Thank you so much. Yeah, Best in Show. Yeah, dude. The mockumentaries, man. You know? Oh, the Epstein shit, man. I don't even fucking know. I would refer to you to the mighty one, Mark Betterow. He's very well versed in the Epstein shit. Yeah, Schitt's Creek. I never watched Schitt's Creek. I never watched that show. But I mean, yeah, I remember her in Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice stands out a lot to me. Her performance in that movie. Yeah, man. All you got to do is let me know. I'm down for anything. Anything I can do to help you guys out in any way. Yeah, nobody showed up to ask me any questions. You know? So whatever. I have to watch Schitt's Creek. I have to? Okay. Well, you have to follow Betterow on Twitter. He posts a lot on Twitter about the Epstein stuff. I don't know, but the next Wilbur is in the works. I know that. I'm hoping that the next Wilbur will be a celebration of these charges being dropped. That's what I'm hoping will happen. Um, yeah, Best in Show is funny, man. I'm more of a this is Spinal Tap kind of guy. Kells became a member. Welcome to Logic. All right, guys. I am really hungry. I'm gonna go down and have a beer and I'm gonna have a beer and some food, probably a burger. I'm in the mood for a burger. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to yeah, the relapse is totally gonna be a relapse. Dude, I can't wait till Aiden's relapse of drama, bro. I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to that shit. There are so many people who have just been begging for it, bro. Fucking begging for it. You know what I mean? Like and cunts that are like, oh, Aiden's not doing drama anymore, so I'm just going to attack the guy because they think it's low hanging fruit. Just wait. Oh my God, I can't wait for that shit. I can't wait for that shit. It's gonna be so much fun. I hope I get to do that with him. I hope I get to do that with him. I hope I get to be with him for the relapse for sure. I'll definitely be watching. Yeah, the relapse is going to be amazing. Yeah. Oh my God. Megan, thank you for the Venmo. Man, you guys are really, really fucking amazing, dude. You guys really, really helping me out. Yeah, a petty stream will happen. I don't know if I'll do it while I'm still in town. I might wait till I get home to do it. But yeah. But yeah, there's definitely some people begging for a petty stream, man. I don't do these petty streams unless somebody, pretty much begs for it. You know what I mean? Like I don't take pleasure in these things, bro. I don't take pleasure in fucking destroying people, bro. But I'm good at it. And I like making you guys happy, but I'm not like I don't that's like that's backfired on me. I mean, in a good way. Because I honestly I did not intend for petty streams to be as popular as they became. I did not intend for that to happen. I thought that putting it behind a paywall would deter people from wanting to hear bullshit. Turns out it just pays really well because you guys really love the petty streams. So far be it from me to not give you guys what you want. So yeah. Okay, so February 12th, book it, Dano. We can do a joint if I figure out how we can both do, hey, all send us sections of Wuthering you want us to read. Will be Heathcliff. Yeah, I'll do whatever the fuck you want. Absolutely. I love it. But we don't have to, I don't have to simultaneously stream. I'm happy to just be on your show. I'm grateful that you would invite me. I don't have to stream it as well. Yeah. They look like Crawford. I don't need to do that. It's okay. I want you to get all the views. If I can help your channel in any way, I want to, because I believe in what you guys are doing, and I believe in I know that you guys are passionate people, and one of my favorite things about the last couple of years on YouTube is having come across the Justice Serve TV channel, and Michael and Linda have just been amazing. Yeah, I'm still supposed to do Alana petty stream. She's managed to get saved by the Crawford cunts and the LTL cunts of the world. Yeah, she's been saved a couple of times, but there will be a petty stream on Lana at some point because she's fucking crazy and an idiot. She's fucking retarded. Lana's fucking retarded. She's crazy. Oh, Crawford's promoting her? I love it. Yes. Welcome to the new cut, Lana. Willis Heathcliff. Okay. $100%. 100% Conor McManus. We tied it. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off. I appreciate you guys. Man, I'm really hungry. I got to go. Like when I get hungry, like it hits me all of a sudden. And that just happened where I'm just like, oh my God. So yeah, I need a big fucking greasy fucking cheeseburger right now. It's totally what I need. Anyways, you guys are amazing. Guys, I love you very, very much. Remember, it only takes a second to stay safe. And we will do this again very soon, my friends.
Watch out!
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.